I can remember the exact moment that I came up with the gift, which is quite rare for all of my books to remember the exact moment. But it was November 2007, and I was doing it was the P.S. I Love You premiere in America. So I'd been in LA and then I was in New York. And I went to the Bear and Bull bar in the Waldorf Astoria, where I was doing an interview with a news network who shan't be named. But it was a really busy time because the PS premiere was happening, the book had been relaunched. I was also working on Samantha Who, the TV show that was out at the same time. And I just remember I had so many projects going on at the same time, and I felt time became a huge issue. There wasn't enough time to focus on everything, or I had to make the time to focus on everything. And I was in the Bear and Bull bar, and somebody asked me to attend an event. And I just had that moment where I said, if I could clone myself, then I'll be there. And there was that light bulb moment where I thought, a story about time and about somebody, who, if they had the ability to clone themselves, where would they be? Which version of themselves would they send in different directions? I went back to my hotel room that night. I wrote the idea really quickly on the hotel notepad. I was home in December. I pitched it to my publishers, started writing it in January, and it was published by the following Christmas. And so it was just that really busy moment in my life where I felt torn in so many different directions, and time felt like it was racing away. And so all those elements I wanted to put in a story. I wanted to write a book about time. I wanted to write a book about valuing time, and if you had the choice, which we do have the choice, of who you would spend your time with, who would it be and why, and that's where it all came from. Well, when I was creating the gift, I suppose I came up with it at a time where it was Christmas time. I was in New York. It was a really busy, it's a really busy city where there's something happening all of the time. And so I wanted to write a character that didn't value time, was constantly busy, always had more than one place to be at any given time. And so someone who just didn't value time. Lou is the perfect person. He's kind of always trying to climb the ladder to his own success. It's all about feeding his own ego, and the quicker he can get there, the better, and it doesn't matter really who he stamps on. He has a family that is second in his life. And so I wanted to create a character like that, but not make him like a pantomime character. It's just someone who puts career first and family second. And I wanted to create this other character. Like Gabe it's his conscience, his guilty conscience. And looking at Gabe, Lou sees himself. Gabe is the only person that makes Lou question himself. And he's very uncomfortable about that. Sometimes we look in the mirror, we don't always like what we see, and that was Gabe that was Lou looking at Gabe and really getting a sense of himself. And to kind of feed that guilt, he's trying to help out Gabe. Maybe if he likes me, it makes me a better person. And that's how their relationship starts. What happened after the gift is that it definitely made me want to slow down my life, stop doing all these million projects, and start a family. And that was kind of the moment where I decided that it was time to slow down my time and stop trying to be everywhere all at once, and be in the moment more. But also one of the themes of this is that so you can't give anybody time, but you can share it, and in a way that is a gift. And that's why I wanted to call it the gift, because time is such a gift. We spend it and we'll never get it back. But you can, I know this is cheesy, but you can actually share your time with other people, and sometimes that is all anybody ever wants, just to have a bit of you for a certain amount of time. I think this book, more than anything, it's a fable-like story, and there is a very strong moral message, which can be a horrible thing for people to write. I don't want it to be preachy in any way, but it was just my thoughts, I suppose, what I was feeling at the time. But I hope you feel good after reading it, and know that it's okay to slow down, and that you are in control of your time. I say, if you had the choice to be with whoever you wanted to be with, we do have that choice, and I think sometimes you don't feel that. So it's making, better choices when it comes to who you spend your time with, and is that thing for work really that important? Or, you know, so it's just, it puts things in perspective. But number one, just entertainment. And number two, if it makes you feel better and, you know, makes you hold the one you love a little bit tighter, then that's all good. I want to wish my readers a very, very happy Christmas. I hope that you have a relaxing time. That might be hard, but if you can, that would be super. And if you do want to give a gift or just escape for a little while, then there is a new book. It's been repackaged. This book was published in 2008, but I think it's a timeless book. It's a book about time. I feel like it's timeless. And so I hope that you enjoy it or give it to somebody. Leave it under a tree for somebody you love, and have a very special holiday.